Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. We've got the Atlanta Hawks and the Orlando Magic.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
3 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Suggs. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Back to Daniels. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Okongwu's now got his second bucket.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so here's Orlando. Jalen Johnson missing his last shot. Pass to Banchero.
Hey, who got him?
5 on the clock. Back to Suggs. Count that bucket. Suggs has got 8.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And Suggs throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now, here's MP. 5 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul. Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And the rejection by MP. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Suggs throws it down.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That's tipped. They retain possession. And he comes up with the deuce. 6 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And there's the drive. Yep, it counts.
Wagner getting after it on the offensive glass.
On the wing, MP. And the 3 off target. And it's Orlando's ball. Banchero outside. To the paint. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a wide open look for Daniel. A 3-pointer off the mark. Johnson over to help. Back to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
A nice shot by MP.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trains the 3-pointer.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Orlando Magic. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Driving the lane, and Suggs throws it down.
Using that momentum to just prepare for liftoff. Suggs with a problem on the drive.
Back to MP. That three off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
6 to shoot. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
The Hawks trail by 7. Baseline try. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Pass to Banchero. Outside, Suggs gets the three-pointer to fall. Suggs has got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's Banchero missing. The 3 from MP. MP nails the triple.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Bounce pass Suggs. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Now Okongwu. He's got 8. And there's the bucket from MP.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
Pass to Suggs. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Suggs has got 23 points.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for
it. 1:58 left in the first half. Here's Suggs. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 25.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
The windmill finish. That is nasty. How do you do?
Oh, finishes the play with utterly no regard for his own safety. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
What a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Here's Dela Cruz, and MP throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And here's MP for 3. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
In the corner, it's Bane. Pass to Suggs. And he's good on the 3-ball. Suggs has got 30 points.
Oh, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finishes.
Here's Okongwu. The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP. And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Magic leading by 10. Offline with his 3. Pass to Okongwu. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, MP, great feel for the game and also unselfish.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw this game. He takes it in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Outside, Suggs. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Banchero outside. Clock at 6. To the right side. Fires from 14.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Inside. Okongwu.
Oh, great job by MP, showing how selfless he is with passes like that.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. "90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And here is Suggs. He's got 32. Banchero with the screen. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Pass to Johnson. And here is Okongwu. Kicks it out to Johnson. This one for 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on MP. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Both good from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Magic leading by 9. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's good for 2. 8 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Banchero, that's for 2. .144 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
MP right side. Outside Daniel. .112 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Banchero.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Offensive rebound. Johnson from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
The Hawks trailed by 10. Here's Dela Cruz. And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Pass to Suggs. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Down low. Beyond the arc. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks trailed by 8. MP looking around.
Number 8. First personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, MP. Just 4 to shoot. From the baseline. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw.
Personal foul. First
To the middle. Here's Suggs. Lays it up off the glass. Suggs has got 34 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of a chance.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And that one's good. Suggs.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Johnson. And here's MP for 3. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. He's got 23.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
To the inside. And O'Connell slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He knows every possession is critical now. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Suggs in the corner. The 3 goes down.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Here's Johnson. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
And he jams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
puts up a three.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And stolen by Okongwu. Here's MP. Takes the three. Knocks down the three.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Now Okongwu. Here's MP. Ripped away. Suggs outside. .109 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
MP. He drills the three.
3 points.
Pressure is a privilege. Critical shot from MP. This kid does not fear anything.
Let's lose a three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Daniel. It's deflected, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Off target from outside. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
MP outside. A three-pointer. Good. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Number 8. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
And they'll get another chance. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group